Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Music Buddies. And we have an exciting album overview episode for you tonight. It's album overview of Deep Purple.
Oh,
Yes,
wow.
in celebration of their recent album release, Splat. We thought we'd tackle the album overview, and the big goal on this assignment. It was a big assignment for the mad scientist.
That's me.
Yes, you had to listen to a lot of Deep Purple that you hadn't listened to before. So I'm
Yeah, I just went through
hoping you
and
enjoyed
just
it.
clicked off a couple of boxes.
Yep.
Let's see what happens here.
Yeah. So all right. So here we go. Okay.
All right.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to bring the main focus to the stage here, right there.
Ooh.
All right, and we're going to begin. So the first three albums we're gonna cover here are from Deep Purple. Who the vocalist was Rod Evans, I believe his name is. Let me check on there. Rod Evans, guitarist Richie Blackmore, Nick Simper on keyboards, John Lord drummer. No, keyboardist John Lord, bassist Nick Simper, of course, and drummer Ian Pace. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
All
those are the original members, and that will cover the first three albums here. Okay, so the first album is Shades of Deep Purple. Okay, and okay, it's not. Okay, it doesn't have the years. I have the years on there.
I actually have the years
Okay,
on my
yeah.
thing.
So let us know what year that is in.
All right. The first two albums are 68.
Okay, yeah. All right. So in Shades of Deep Purple, this is these first three albums are awesome stuff, really good. And I chose off this album And the Address and Magic Root. Now, I want to make a special note because they did a cover of the Beatles' Help. And I gotta say, the cover, they did a few covers on the first three albums, and they really are very good. I think they tried to make them their own, and it was excellent. So it's advisable that people explore some of those deep cuts.
Right.
Yeah. All right.
All
What do you
right.
have? What do you have for us on
I
the Mad Scientist?
I have Love Help Me,
Okay.
and you must be looking through my window over here because
Oh.
I have the same one, that same instrumental,
Ah,
and the address.
yeah. All right. Cool. All right. Good stuff. Okay. So moving right along, we have now. I'm not sure how to pronounce this. I think it's called the Book of Taleson. Taleson, something like that.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know. But anyway, the songs I chose off this album are "Ring That Neck," which is absolute awesome instrumental. Oh my gosh, especially on the live albums when they do that song, it's extended out, and then Richie Blackmore just goes crazy on that thing. I also chose a song called "Anthem," and a couple of covers on this album I have to mention again. Uh, Kentucky Woman, which is the Neil Diamond song, and also River Deep, Mountain High.
Okay. I have to do something here.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Why the heck did we pick the exact two things? Holy crap. Ditto on everything, my friend. Everything. The same two flipping things.
Now this is exciting, folks. You got to believe, because Mad Scientist is somewhat new to Deep Purple as far as going deep. So He's went deep purple, and
That's
he,
that. I
fo-
figured go deep, take whatever.
he followed my footsteps.
I chose Ring My Neck,
Yeah,
Ring That Neck.
bring that neck. Yeah,
The original
Bring your neck.
title on that. the- Very funny, mister. The original title on that, Ring My Neck, was Hard Road in the U.S.
Okay. Ah,
That's what that was. And I also chose Anthem.
okay. All right. Well, that's a nice little tidbit to know about.
Yes,
All right. So the next one we have is
69.
yeah, 1969, the self-titled Deep Purple. This is a third release. I chose Chasing Shadows and Lalina.
Okay. We have nothing in common this time. I like it.
Okay.
All right. I chose Fault Line, the instrumental,
Okay.
and the bird, A Bird Has Flown.
Ah, okay. And they have some tasty instrumentals on some of these. So by all means, this is another one of those bands. I'm gonna say that if you've only listened to Smoke on the Water 1.5 million times, you need to listen to more of their deep cuts.
Well, I only have the disc that you sent, and I have one other greatest hits album with that particular song on it,
Okay.
which I don't care for. I mean, it's a good song.
Yeah.
But it gets old.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Well, duly noted.
All right. Now we get to 1970.
Okay. So 1970 is the biggie. Okay. This is where the I would say probably the classic lineup of Deep Purple, because you had Ian Gillan on vocals, Ritchie Blackmore on guitar, John Lord on keyboards, Ian Pace on drums, and the new bassist, Roger Glover. And this particular album, I chose the epic Child in Time and also Flight of the Rock.
Okay. Actually, that's Flight of the Rat.
Oh, Flight of the Rat. I'm sorry.
I was just looking at it like, where
sorry.
does that say that?
I got to clean my glasses.
But anyway, I chose Into the Fire, and I chose Speed King.
Ah, okay. Speed King, excellent album. Excellent. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Next, moving right along.
1971.
Fireball, yes. Oh my gosh. Yeah, not to be confused with the drink, but this is called Fireball. This is an excellent album. I chose the title cut, Fireball, and the Mule.
Okay. We check again. Fireball. And I chose Anyone's Daughter.
Ah, that one. Okay. That's a pretty good one. I like it's a little comedy. All right. Okay. Next is probably what's considered their classic album, of course.
1972.
Yeah, Machine Head. And of course, this song is, of course, they've got tracks on it. This is noted for Highway Star and Smoke on the Water, but the one songs that I chose Maybe I'm a Leo and Lazy.
Okay. All right. You need to stop this. We need to stop this. I'm telling you. Okay, I chose Maybe I'm a Leo, which I'm not. I'm a Libra.
Yeah.
And you're not a Leo either,
Yeah.
but that's beside the point.
Yeah.
I chose Lazy, and I also chose Never Before.
Oh, yes. Okay. I was going to choose that one too. That's a great one. Great tracks on that. Yeah. Well, our the third member of our group, Spaghetti, he came and told me what you chose. So I had to follow through.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right. Next on the list, everybody, we have who do we think we are?
1973.
Yes. All right. And I chose on that one Rat Bat Blue and Mary Lawn.
Okay. Rat Bat Blue. I chose.
Yeah.
I had to choose Woman from Tokyo.
Oh,
So-
yeah. That's
So
the
one big hit on that one.
low hanging fruit. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Yeah, low hanging fruit.
All right. So now we enter a new phase of Deep Purple with Burn. Now, this is
1974.
This is the album where they no longer had Ian Gillan or Roger Glover. So the guys that took their place was David Coverdale on lead vocals and Glenn Hughes on bass and vocals. Classic album. And what's really sad is that the current lineup of Deep Purple out on tour, the lead singer will not sing any of these songs from the Coverdale Hughes era. And it really makes me sad because especially the one song on here that's probably a classic, and that's the title cut Burn. And I chose that one. And the other one I chose was What's Going On Here.
Okay, what is going on here? They're not singing the songs? Is that what it is?
Well, you have, certain singers who are not going to sing songs from a certain era, so
Right,
that they
right.
weren't a part of. So
There was just a sarcasm thing anyway.
yeah, really. But being a huge Deep Purple fan like I am, it's kind of sad.
Yeah.
And I think most people who, if you're a Deep Purple fan and you're watching this video, you probably concur.
Right. All right. I chose You Fool No One
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
and A 200.
Oh, okay, that's good. That's good. That A200 is pretty deep cut. Yeah, You Fool No One. That's a classic on it. If you listen to the live version off like live in Europe, oh my gosh! I mean, it's an extended version. Of course, Richie Blackmore is just killing it on guitar.
Yeah.
Okay, moving right along, we have Stormbringer.
1974.
Yes, and I chose Lady Double Dealer and Soldier of Fortune.
What the heck?
I think I'm infuriating the mad scientist over here. He's gonna make up a potion for me and destroy me. I don't know. All right, what songs did you choose?
I chose the same two songs. What the? Do you have me bugged or something?
This is really strange because like I said again, Mad Scientist was really getting in. I told him listen to some of these songs. You probably never heard of half of them. And it's like there you go. I don't know what happened, but I guess we're on the same wavelength with Deep Purple here, which is a good thing. That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Soldier of Fortune is an absolute beautiful song. That is, I mean, and David Coverdale's vocals on that are just tremendous.
Right.
Okay. All right.
1975.
Next. We have Come Taste the Band. Now, on this particular one, this is the first one without Richie Blackmore on guitar. They got Tommy Bolin, may he rest in peace.
Yes.
So, I think this album, it was a little bit, it definitely was harder edge than the previous one. And I like it. Tommy Bolin, excellent guitar player. Too bad that he passed. The songs that I chose off here are Coming Home and Dealer.
Okay. All right. You need to talk after this because I have Coming Home also.
Yep.
But I chose this time around Ode to G,
Okay.
the instrumental.
Okay. Yeah. And I think as you can tell, Mad Scientist Deep Purple has a wealth of excellent instrumentals.
Yeah.
I wish they, I wish they'd put a compilation album out of just the instrumentals. That would be great.
Yeah.
We can make our own. Okay.
Yeah.
Moving right along. Okay, now we enter, I guess a phase. We're going backwards now because now we have the classic lineup of Deep Purple has reunited.
1984.
Yes, and they knocked it out of the park on this one. Perfect Strangers is the album. Songs I have on here are A Gypsy's Kiss and Wasted Sunsets.
Okay, I chose Mean Streak
Okay.
and Hungry Days. And I think there is another track on there.
Yes, there is.
There is that instrumental.
It's a 10-minute
That
instrumental.
long instrumental.
Son of Alaric.
Oh, I love that one.
Yeah,
I really.
In fact,
That's the first thing I always play.
yeah. In fact, I have I have both CDs. I have the CD, the original CD that came out that did not have that song, and I recently purchased the remastered version of this album with that song.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Next, we have House of Blue Light, which is another classic, great album.
1987.
Second with them. And I chose Mad Dog and Dead or Alive.
Okay, I'm going to get Mr. Spaghetti to bite you in the leg because I have that same song. And it is an unwritten law.
Oh, that's a good one. Oh, that's an excellent.
It's an unwritten law.
Yeah.
You can't do this.
Okay. All right. Next.
Man.
All right. I have a feeling we're going to have a deep discussion at the end of this video, which will not be part of this video, folks.
Might as well. I mean, let's lay it all out there.
Right, let's leave it all out there for everybody to hear. All right, next. Okay, now here we go. Now this is where out went Ian Gillan, and in comes Joe Lynn Turner. Slaves
1990.
Slaves and Masters. Now, there's some persons, I think, even in the band, who claim that this is more rainbow sounding than Deep Purple, because Joe Lynn Turner, of course, was a member of Rainbow. I actually like this album. It took me a while to get used to it, and I know, I didn't have it in my collection, and I recently have added it now. But the songs I chose off this is Fire in the Basement and Truth Hurts.
Okay, truth does hurt.
Oh, no.
I got to tell you that.
Okay.
And too much is not enough.
Okay. All right. There we go. Okay. All right. Moving right along. We have
1993.
we have Deep Purple with The Battle Rages On. Yes, sirree. And this was definitely, I think, if I'm not mistaken, this definitely was Richie Blackmore's last hurrah with Deep Purple.
Looks like it.
And I think they, it was. I have the video, the concert video where they, where Richie Blackmore kind of just, he just had it, and it was a video where they started the video with Highway Star, and it was not, not good. Yeah, yeah. So anyway, I digress on that one. Sorry. The songs I chose off the Battle Rages On are "Talk About Love" and "Enya."
Okay, I chose Solitaire and A Twist in the Tail.
Okay. Okay. That sounds good. Okay. All right. So now we enter a new phase with Deep Purple. Of course, out
1996.
is Richie Blackmore, and the beginning of the Steve Morris era. And he incidentally ended up, I think he was the longest member as far as guitar player in Deep Purple.
Hmm.
And Perpendicular, I chose Somebody Stole My Guitar and Soon Forgotten.
Well, I'm also missing a guitar. Somebody stole mine,
Oh no.
and I think I left it at Rosa's Cantina.
Ah, okay. Good stuff. Right. Yeah. All right. Okay. As we move along, everybody, the next album on the list is Abandon.
1998.
All right. I chose Almost Human and Seventh Heaven.
Okay, I chose Evil Louie and She Was.
Ah, okay. Oh, right. Good choice. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Okay. Continuing on with next album is Bananas. Why they named Bananas, I have no clue.
2003.
Yes. So the songs I chose off there are Walk On and Razzle Dazzle.
Okay, I chose Haunted and Contact Lost.
Ah, okay. Excellent choices. Yes. Okay. We are moving on at a fever pace here, goes. Okay. Deep Purple, Rapture of the Deep.
2005.
Yes. I chose Money Talks and Rapture of the Deep. And I also chose a third one, Don't Let Go.
Okay, I chose Wrong Man and Junkyard Blues.
All right. Okay. All right. Next one we have is Now What? Okay.
2013.
Yes. And I chose Above and Beyond and Vincent Price.
I chose A Simple Song and Bodyline.
Ah, okay. Good stuff. All right. Good. Excellent tracks. All right. Yeah, a lot of these Steve Morris albums are excellent. Good stuff. So, people listen to them. Okay, next one on the list we have Infinite. Infinite. Okay. And what year is that from?
2017.
Oh, and I have One Night in Vegas and Time for Bedlam.
Okay, I have Get Me Out of Here and Roadhouse Blues.
Okay. Good stuff. Okay. So next we go to Whoosh.
2020.
Okay. And following songs I chose was No Need to Shout and The Long Way Round.
All right. I chose 3 songs off of this record.
Okay.
I chose Remission Possible,
Okay.
And the Address, and The Power of the Moon.
Okay. Yeah. Now, he mentioned And the Address. Notice that that song was also the first song on the first Deep Purple album.
Right.
He just redid. He did it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now we're going to move on to the next one. Oh, and incidentally, I failed to mention I forgot what album it was that was John Lord's last album that he,
Hold on.
yeah, if you could look it up, because we need to definitely mention him. Keyboard extraordinaire.
1998 looks like.
And what album?
The Abandoned album.
Okay, yeah. So after John Lord retired from the band, they hired Don Airey, who used to play with Don. He did some stuff with Ozzy Osbourne. So he's on all these albums now from further on. Okay. Okay, next is a covers album by Deep Purple, Turning to Crime. And I was surprised when they did this album, but it's a good album. And the songs I chose are 7 and 7 Is, which is an old love song. It's by the group Love. And then Jenny, Take a Ride.
I actually just I totally missed this record. I have it in my notes here, but I never checked anything off. So I just chose the Fleetwood Mac "Oh Well."
Okay.
Dixie Chicken.
Oh yeah.
And Lucifer.
Oh, good stuff. Good job. Okay.
and White Room.
Yes. Okay. All right. Here we go. Next is minus equals one.
Equals one.
Yeah. And now this is the first album with Simon McBride. So Steve Morris had left the band. So the new guitarist Simon McBride, excellent.
And Bob Ezrin was also in there too.
Yeah, Bob Ezrin. Yeah, he's produced a lot of these albums, these later albums. I chose 3 songs from this album. I chose Sharpshooter, Old Fangled Thing, and Bleeding Obvious.
Okay, I chose Portable Door and Pictures of You.
Okay. All right. And I believe you said something to add to this.
After the next one.
Okay. All right. Okay. So next, and this is the latest and one of their best albums to come out recently.
2026.
Yeah, it just came out recently. It's hot off the presses. Splat.
Yes, and Bob Ezrin went splat.
Yes, definitely. And I chose 3 songs off this album. I chose the Writer, The Lunatic, and Guilt Trippin'.
All right, I chose The Lunatic also because I am one. And Sacred Land.
Oh, great. Okay. That's good.
All right. And now I have, let's see here. I have some breaking news for everybody.
Okay. Breaking news, brother.
That's right. Ian Pace confirmed that the band will go back in the studio in 2027.
Ooh.
after this current tour that
Oh.
you are going to go see, my friend?
Yeah. Incidentally, I was able to obtain 2 tickets for a show that's out here somewhere in California. I will not mention where. Uh, well, I can mention where, but I'm not mentioning my location. But it's going to be in Long Beach, and I have the pleasure of taking my girlfriend to her first rock concert. So that's going to be quite an experience for her.
Yes.
Yes, definitely. So,
So that's my breaking news.
yeah.
They will go back in the studio for the 25th album.
All right. So that's breaking
So
news.
look forward to that in 2028.
Yeah.
About.
All right. Terrific.
All
So
right.
everybody, that includes the studio albums, but we do have a honorable mentions slide, which I will.
Oh my God. I didn't know anything about this one.
Okay. So honorable mentions. So I left on, I was going to add another one on here because I was just starting thinking about it. But some of the honorable mentions, of course, if you're talking about Deep Purple, you cannot leave out live albums.
Mm.
So, of course, the classic Made in Japan, um, Live in Europe, classic, and another one I chose off here is Live at California Jam. That was quite a show right there.
Mm.
Now, these other ones are compilations. We have the Deepest Purple, which is a compilation, and also Shades. I think it's Shades of Deep Purple. Yeah, I believe that Shades of Deep Purple.
Yeah. Shade.
Yeah, Shades of Deep Purple. That's a beautiful box set. But they also have another one that has some of their more recent stuff too. It's called Fire in the Sky. It's a 3-disc set. So that's what I was going to add to it.
Mm.
But anyway, so that's it as far as all that stuff. So
Okay, cool.
anyway, that's Deep Purple. This band has gone on for so many years. They've had so many different lineups, and the only one I believe who's been in everything is Ian Pace.
Mm.
He's been the
Okay.
Yeah. So, but they have different vocals. They've had another one I did want to mention now he never appeared on any studio albums, and I don't believe they made an actual it may be a bootleg, I don't know, but Joe Satriani played with them on one of their tours as well, but he's never, as far as I know, he's not at any live recording that have been released. I mean, like I said, if I'm wrong, leave if you guys know anything, leave a comment in the comment section. So I know, because I would love to have, I'm a big Satriani fan. I would love to have that. So, but if you like the video, please, like it, leave a comment.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah, if you have not subscribed to the channel, hey, please do, because that is going to allow you to, and if you click that notification button, it's going to allow you to get notifications of up and coming videos. So, so keep an eye out for that.
Yes.
And anyway, so any final thoughts on this, Mad Scientist?
No, not really.
Well, for somebody who was, somewhat new to Deep Purple, you did a fine job.
Yeah. Thanks.
All right. Anyway, I am Mr. Music, and he is, as usual, and forever will be, the Mad Scientist. We are the Music Buddies. Everybody, take care. Peace, love, and music.
Music.